Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are about to start a new park, because last time we finished the adrenaline heights, and yeah, what a challenging park that was, with all the bonkers mad mutants. Oh man, intensity of 9, I mean crazy really. They had no stomach, I mean that's the only explanation I can give for them keeping all the food down with all the intense coasters we made. And man, especially the last few coasters, they were good. They were beyond good even. They were epic. I mean 9.3 excitement rating. I'm still really proud of that, and on a nice side note, the park was quite profitable, despite not having that many thrill rides, so that's definitely something to keep in mind, that, you know, a lot of coasters do work. But then again, that's not a surprise with a park, or with a game called Rollercoaster Tycoon, right? So, well, yeah, that was what we achieved. What? Ice parks? I don't know, I think that must be from the other expansion. So far, I haven't seen that one. Or maybe we will see that in the future. Speaking about the future, let's check out what our next park will be. So, we'll start a new game, go to the long list of successes. Oh, yeah, it looks good. And the next one is Utopia Park, and it's only like 9 or 8 parks or so to go. Wow. Yeah, we're making good progress here. So, let us begin with the new Utopia Park. And we'll pause it straight away. An oasis in the middle of a desert provides an unusual opportunity to build an amusement park. Nice. We got a desert park. It's actually been quite a while since we last played in a desert park, so yeah, happy me, though. I mean, it is rather small. I mean, even Dinky World now, oh, alright, maybe not Dinky Park, but yeah, we've certainly had larger parks, and we need to get 1400 guests at the end of year 3. Boring. I think we've had the literal same goals for like, I don't know, 5 times over already now, but well, I'm sure there's a hidden challenge, the most obvious one being the size of the park. Now with such a small park, I mean, in all honesty, I don't think we can get 1400 guests in this park, so my bet is that we can expand over here. Can we buy rights? No. Can we buy land? Yes. Alright, that's nice. I don't know though how expensive it is, so let me just quickly buy a square. That's 30. Well, 30 isn't that cheap, but it's not that expensive either. I mean, when it's expensive, it's like 50 plus or 70 or something like it, you know? I mean, we've had other parks where buying a land was the, well, you know, the meaning of the challenge, really, you know, what you had to do to finish the park. Then it was like 20 or 10 bucks, and 30, I mean, just to give you an idea, if we want to buy this 3x3 square, that's 900 bucks. No, I'm not saying that right. That's not 900 bucks. My mathematics, yay! It's 270 bucks. There. That's quite a lot of money, actually. 270 bucks. Just for this tiny patch here. So if we want to buy, like, I don't know, this whole stretch here, we better bring in like a good 8,000 or something, because that is what it's gonna cost. So we can't just happily expand and not care about where. Oh, look at this there, we got a nice mountain over here. So I'm thinking that the first direction that we'll be expanding in will be like over here, the mountain and this flat area. Yeah, nice. Alright, well, good. Let us see what we have in terms of rides. Alright, we don't need that, especially not in this small park, but we don't need it anyway. We never do, so, yeah. Now, we got these rides, which are now viable again. I mean, they weren't after the last park, but they are now. We'll probably build a few, but as I've learned, we do not need that many when we can build coasters, and there is the issue. We only have 3. I'm not really sure about this one because, yeah, you know, I mean, the thing is, as much as I dislike it to just keep building the same coaster types, this one's just really bad. I mean, it just is. It's inflexible, takes up lots of space, and has low ratings. I mean, yeah, I can't really compel myself to build it, even though, you know, part of me says that it would be nice, you know, to have a good mix of different types of rides. And if, you know, if the need is there that we're kind of like forced to build it, I will, but I'm not inclined to, really. You know, if I have a choice, it will always be the last. So, well, having said that, let's check out the thrill rides. Regular selection here, really, of starting thrill rides. I mean, it's actually quite royal, as we get 2 instead of just 1. But nothing out of the ordinary. Boat hire, that's nice. Lock fume is very nice, as I've come to appreciate over the year. Well, actually, yeah, over the years. I mean, it's a 1.5 year I've been playing this game. Ooh, and that is nice as well. We now do have a drink stall for a change. And we got something to eat for the guests, so yeah, all is good. Basically, just really the standard setup here. We are gonna have our eggheads research thrill rides for now, and later on we will also get coasters and maybe even shops and stalls for like an extra food thing and maybe a balloon thing or something, you know. I mean, I've come to value these shops and stalls a little bit more when you have plenty of them. It does seem to get guests in to stay in the park for longer, so yeah, this is definitely something that we could do in the future. Now, yeah, so plan of action, really. First of all, we need to fill up this what we have, this land, and only then will we expand once we have a good amount of cash. By the way, speaking about that, how much can I get from you, bank? What are you willing to loan me? Wow, 15,000 can we get? Right, well, that's actually pretty good. So, well, alright then. Now, as I said, we need to plan this out a little bit. So, what we're gonna have to do is, I think we'll start out over here, and then this path here is nice, but I think what we're gonna have to do is we could go around the oasis, but really I think, yeah, right, we need to figure out a way how we're going to expand this, because if we're going to buy this all the way over there, then obviously we need to take that into account with our infrastructure. I think there's only going to be coasters over here, so I think if we have a path like this, and then one that actually extends over here. But right now, I mean, we do not have this land, so we cannot extend it over there. But I think that that's how we're gonna have it. And then I'll probably remove like this bit, and then we'll have the path come back over here. You know, make a circle. I mean, that's what we always have, and it always works. Actually, we didn't have it in Adrenaline Heights, but, well, that park was different. Right, well, okay, so that is the plan. We now know what to do. Let us get started with stuff. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say building, huh? No, I didn't. I mean, I'm actually quite happy with us having a desert park, because it's been such a long while, and I think that the desert parks actually look better in this game than the regular parks do. Just the whole coloring and all that, you know. I think the desert parks got the upper hand in that. So, there, quite a bold statement to make on my part. Now, we'll also get a guard. Now, we don't really need a guard. So, I'm sorry, guard, you never even set foot in the park, and already you're fired, and it's gonna look bad on your resume. Oh man. Right, so, we have the stuff we need, at least the bare basics. Let's see, we'll get a few benches out here. I know, these are not going to lure in the guests that we need, but without benches, the park's gonna be bad as well. Now, we are going to need the very basic essential facilities, which are these. Oh, crap. Yeah, let me unpause the game too, that will help. Of course, I mean, I know this is a desert, but for the off chance that it is going to rain over here, I do want the umbrellas to be crazy expensive. So, yeah, $10, of course, as usual. Now, I haven't even seen a guest as of yet, so I don't even know how rich they are, which is kind of a thing that I would like to know. You know what, we'll go with the black umbrellas here. Right, we'll open that up. Are there like any guests on the map? No, they're not. Okay, so I can't even check it. Right, well, that's no problem. They'll come eventually for the very good facilities that we are rumored to have. Right, yeah, 20 cents. I might lower that to 10 actually, if it turns out that our guests are poor sods. But, well, I don't know that yet, so I'm not going to anticipate on that. I'm gonna anticipate them being very rich, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's wishful thinking, maybe, but still. Now, we have the facilities. Guests? No? Wow, really? No. They also need to walk like a freaking long distance. That's also a thing to keep in mind. I mean, if I see like a bunch coming over here at the end of October, they won't even reach the park. So, yeah. Right, well, our very first ride is going to be a fact, and it's going to be the Scrambler eggs. Man, it's been a long while since we built you. Now, we are going to be making maximum use of the space we have available, which means that I kind of want the entrance to be over here. So yeah, terraforming already. And then we're gonna have the exit over there. Now we'll quickly set this up. Because, yeah, I mean, we do need gas in the end. Right now, I'm building, and, you know, thin air is not paying any money to me. We're going to charge $5 for this. And that's actually another thing. I haven't even checked. Oh, good, it's free. Alright. Phew. I thought for a moment we were actually charging something there. It would have been quite bad. Now. Let's see. This is good. I want a name for this, and we are going to call this, oh yeah, Jafar's Shake-Up. There. Totally not relevant to a game I might have played recently. Totally not. But I thought it would be nice to do him homage. So, now, you know, we're gonna give this a little bit of a, yeah, bluish green coloring. Yeah, bluish yellow. You know, I mean, the colors that I want to use really for this park, I'm thinking about green, yellows and blue. Bit of white, bit of ice, bit of sand and brown. I don't know, you'll see it when we get it, but it's gonna be good, I know. Alright, guest, have fun getting into the entrance, oh man. Yeah, maybe I should do this too. We're gonna go with these supports, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Now, oh. Alright, I might have forgotten this. Yeah. Anyway, right, look, this is how we'll go over here. It's quite long, actually, coming to think of it, but, oh well, you know, that's gonna be good. Now, we will add a gentle ride over here too. Let's see, what are we gonna add? You know what? A thing that we did not have in the previous park, and one thing that I found missing direly was the music of the merry-go-round. I mean, it's so characteristic for this game that, yeah, we really do need it. So I'm gonna build this, and this does not need that long a queue, so what I'm thinking of doing is, well, I'm actually gonna build it over here-ish. I'm already regretting this long exit, by the way. Though, what I could also do is, because I said the path would come back over here, yeah, let's extend our infrastructure a little bit, so that we have more options to play with, right? Let's just add a path over there. And then we can hook up more stuff up to that. So, there. Look, new path. Totally not needed. I mean, it isn't overcrowded or anything. But yeah, you know, I mean, this is all with future logistics in mind. Now, of course, we do need stuff for this as well. So, I mean, we got more stuff than guests at the moment. Yeah, not really that good. Ooh, and here they are, our very first pixel guests. Now, guest 3, guest 5, guest 4, guest 2, and there isn't guest 1. Somebody actually mentioned that in the comments at some point, and you're right, there is no guest 1. Now, you got $70, more than 4 average. You know, a bit of guest investigation, $90, alright. Alright, and you got $80, intensity between 2 and 5. You got $100, intensity less than 3. Balls. But since you're the richest, this is me. Right, yeah, I can imagine that I'll be leaving pretty soon, but... Hey, I thought I renamed myself. Come on, yeah, to me, damage. The Ultra Super Guest. I wish this would be like a cheat, you know. I know there's cheats in this game where you can rename guests and they start doing special things. But of course, we are not going to cheat. Of course not. Now there's two, you know, at first I wanted to place the Galopin right over here and then hook it up like this. But thinking about it, I could just as well have it be placed over here and then have it hook up somewhere over there. So yeah, that's probably how we're going to do it. So let's see, there, and then yeah, alright, I already know how I'm gonna do it. So we'll have the exit be there, quick path building, look, just like this. The queue doesn't need to be that long anyway, and this is a perfect size really for the merry-go-round, right? Now, man, when we open this up, music. Oh man, that's been so long. I mean, all these parks, you know, they do take up a fair bit of time, and I've really missed the music. Oh man, tears in my eyes. Not. Now then, usual tuning, usual refinement. Now we are going to call this the Furious Morgana. Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, not the... Oh, did you hear those first beats? No, I mean, not beats, but... Anyway, yeah, Furious Morgana, because, you know, I think we've reused the name Fata Morgana one time already, so can't do that twice. And you know what, we'll go with a bit of a sandy brown over here, and then we will have a yellow there. So it really is in desert camo colors. Well, I mean, it does look a little bit more like cream vanilla, but well, minor detail. So yeah. Now, do we need another mechanic for this? No, not really. The one mechanic will do fine for now. Now, we have 2 rides. What we really need is a coaster, and that's what we're gonna build. So, you know, the usual, well, standard starting out, really. You know, get a coaster ASAP, because just rides is not going to do it. The question is, though, where are we gonna build this? Ooh, you know what we could build, though, and that is this boat hire. Though, having said that, what I really want is for this coaster to kind of be like a little bit more over here-ish, you know? And I'm actually already considering buying like this corner over here and then build the coaster like a little bit like around this hilly bit here. So let's see what we can buy. I mean, I know there's no real need for it, and yeah, thinking about it, I really shouldn't. I mean, it's money I could invest better somewhere else, so no, I'll wait with it. Now, you know what? We will build the coaster. Oh man, that's actually tough, really. I would like all the coasters to be over here and use this flat space for other rides. In terms of planning, that would be so much better, really. But I do need a coaster. I mean, I can't deny that. So, you know what? Oh man, oh man, not really. Balls, this is a big dilemma. Spend money on this or build a coaster in a bad spot. Yeah, you know what? I mean, my financial senses are telling me that we're gonna need the money. So we're gonna build the coaster in a bad spot. And I'll try my best to not have it take up too much real estate that we are going to need. So, oh man, listen to the tunes. Oh, I thought for a moment it had already broken down. No, luckily it hasn't. Otherwise I would have returned it. You know? So, yeah, warranty and all that. Now, as I said, I don't want to have it take up that much flat space. So what we're gonna do is, because what we're gonna have basically is we're gonna have a path go over here and then exit over there. So my idea is to build this station more or less around the water line over here, have it go up and then just have it follow the park border a little bit, you know, over on these hilly bits. And yeah, it's not gonna be a really complex coaster or anything, but I want to keep this space over here free so that we can build, you know, other thrill and gentle rides there. So now, having, you know, explained the plan, let's expand our infrastructure some more, because yeah, we are going to need that. Right, now the coaster is going to be on this edge, so I need at least a good few spaces away for queue and all that. Look, this is more like it. Now, obviously, because we are enlarging our infrastructure quite massively at the start of the game, I do need to set this all up as well. You know? Interior, trash cans, and the whole 9 yards. And let's quickly get staff 2 here. Handy dude number 3, and we only got 2 guests, but we got 3 handy dudes. Yeah, we're not going to keep this up for very long, by the way. You know, having more staff than guests. Oh man, I'm not that proud on it really, but oh well, it is what it is really. Look, and see, the guests are coming. I mean, they have heard of this lovely little oasis with soon a very cool coaster, which we are going to build right now. Now, as I said, it won't be that exciting in terms of track design. There's no special features really that I have in mind for it. It's just gonna be a regular standard startup coaster really, with maximum station length that we do have. Now, yeah, we'll set it up like that, and now we'll start building. So, I do believe that this is possible. No, we cannot lift it. But this should be possible, because the station does kind of like launch it away, you know, it does have a lift in the station, so we should be good, really. Now, look at this. Perfect, right? Perfect. And can I then... No, I can't really do that. I can't even do that either. So, you know, to not hit the height limitations too early on, we're gonna have to have a curve here. And now we can have a steep drop, which we do have. Alright, you know what? I will just buy this little corner piece over there, so that, you know, building this coaster is going to be a little bit easier. What? You gotta be kidding me. This is not for sale? I mean, what's that? Game? Why? Anyway, yeah, so we've bought that. That's annoying, actually, the fact that we can't buy that. I thought that everything would be for sale, but no, clearly it isn't. Now, we are going to... Oh, that's gonna be rough, man. I mean, that is a pretty rough drop, if you ask me. It's really hard to tell where the F I'm building. But... Alright. What? Already it is raining in the desert? Game, this is a desert. This is not some kind of, jungly, well, monsoon type area. This is a freaking desert. If I do this, that's gonna be really rough on the ratings. So again, I feel like I need to buy a few pieces over here. There, just to facilitate that curve. And then we need these pieces as well. Now, as you can see, I'm doing my best over here to try and stay away from the flat area. You know what, we could actually have a helix down small now. There. And then there. Okay, so that's not gonna happen, but yeah, I don't really want to go over there. Not like that. Right, well, we do have a little bit of speed now, so what I could do is mellowly go over here. Yes, and that's a thing, going mellowly somewhere. And then we could do a curve. And then I kind of really want to go underground once more. And, just to have some cool features over there. So that's what we'll do. And we are underground right now. And then we'll just curve it about a little bit, just do some coolness with it. I mean, the track would otherwise really be a little bit too short. So, helix down large. I thought I said helix down large, really. There, that's more like it. Then we'll go around in a mellow curve, like this. Really, and all I need really right now is just a way to get back to the station. So, here we are, ready to resurface. Look at that, look at how easy it all is. Now, we do need to do a little bit of terraforming. Because we're gonna have a sharp curve there. And the path is going over here, so we're not really blocking off anything that we shouldn't. Oh, look at that. Look at how that's going to end up in terms of station alignment. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd say so. Yeah, I can't really go up here. I can't really do anything other than just go there. But that's cool. Now, this coaster, I am not expecting grandness in terms of ratings. Far from it, really. But hey, it's our startup coaster, and yeah, it is what it is, really. I mean, what? Bush? Oh, yeah. Alright, fine. George, go away. Oh, wait. So, we now have our very first coaster, and we're building a queue for it. Wow, you saw the speed. That was actually rather rough, I must admit. Rather high. But since it is our first coaster as well, we do need quite a bit of queue for this. So I'm happy to get that. Now you know what, we are gonna go with different path style for the exit. We're gonna go with brown tarmac, just to make the difference, really. I mean, it's brown, it's still brown, but yeah, I think it's cool. Now, we are going to need all the benches over there. And, well, we should have ratings on this one pretty soon. And wow, 5.5 for our startup coaster, which isn't even that great, really. Though, well, in terms of size that it takes up, it definitely is. But still, this is a pretty pleasant surprise. I thought it would be more around the 5, but a 5.5 isn't bad. Good, good, good. Now, yeah, you know what, 5.5, so that's also what we'll price it for. I mean, we are gonna need the money, so, yeah, pay up, guests, pay up. Can I could change this, really, but I'm not going to, because, yeah, I mean, it's too late for that. I want it open, and that's also going to change the ratings if I change the car type. So, we're all cool with this, and, we are going to call this the Sandy Camelback. Camelback, with no space in it. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good name. Now, in terms of the coloring, I mean, Sandy and Camelback. We're gonna go with ice and purple. No, we're not. Yeah, and that shouldn't have come as a surprise, really. this with black track lines and then yellow supports. Okay, maybe we can go with the brown track lines. And then perhaps we could go with these colors here. Or perhaps even these. This doesn't look so bad really, and in the desert I quite like these colors actually, so yeah, this is what we'll go with. And well, we do need one more thing to have this coaster be officially a part of the park. You know, it being a full member, fully accepted in here, and that is safety mechanics. Oh well, safety mechanics, one mechanic is enough really, but let's see. There, you should be trapped. Have fun. Now, yeah, we're also gonna get a loose mechanic because despite us not having that many rides, we do have quite a bit of tarmac. So yeah, I feel that one more safety mechanic is what we need. But with our very first coaster now being a fact and we got 2 more rides, I think that now would be a nice time to wrap it up and say, join me next time when we will play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.